sponsorship COS for care jobs. I have been getting messages to talk about the certificates of sponsorship COS for care jobs. Some even narrated their experiences. The health and care worker visa are usually given as a skilled worker visa under the shortage occupation in the UK. If you are coming in as a care assistant, your minimum wage is £10.75 as of April 2023 if you are 23 years old or older. This adds up to £20,960 as the going rate. Normally, you do not need to pay for a COS. Your employer does if they want to sponsor you. But recently, COS for care jobs are hawked everywhere, in every space, by everybody, both white and black. No one is innocent of this allegation. Keep in mind that care jobs is not a joke. It is actually not for the faint-hearted. From the change of environment to adaptation, the rigorous nature of the job, the mental readiness, and other things you would experience in the course of discharging your duty, which are better not said. If you know, you know. I would leave that for another time to discuss. The amount of money the employer needs to apply for this COS is less than £1,000. The care worker and family are also exempted from paying IHS. Misinformation has brought in a lot of Africans. I will be concentrating on Nigeria on this one. There are people coming in who think they would make 15 million naira in 4 months. That is about £15,610. How is this even possible? If you can only make £1,800, about 1.7 to 1.8 million naira a month on the average, without paying tax, house rent, council tax, energy, gas, internet, phone bills, transportation, and feeding. We are not even talking about savings yet. It is almost as if you are working only to pay it on bills and a little to live by. Then it becomes a cycle. People coming in with certificate of sponsorship, please profile the job. Understand what you are coming in for before getting involved. Pick your poison before coming into the UK. You cannot invest in a mission only for it to be dead on arrival. This is not the case of when life gives you a lemon, you make lemonade out of it, because rotten lemon is of no use. Some people send me messages that they have resigned from their jobs back home to take up a care job. Some said they have sold all they have. Some even have to sell their houses to be able to fund this mission of coming abroad through the available sponsorship visa. People are paying a fortune for this venture without checking the pros and cons of the job. People sell fake COS over here. Some people are even selling authentic ones. But on getting here, the so-called agency do not have jobs for you, and you are left to figure this out by yourself. Some people's COS are withdrawn as a result of Home Office revoking sponsors' license due to breach in duties that can cause a threat to the immigration control. Some are even ripped off their money outrightly, that they get into the UK only to find out that they do not have any COS. There are also cases of being pushed into domiciliary care. With this one, you also need to be physically strong, especially if you do not drive, because there are times you would have to jog or run to meet up with clients, as you have only 15 or 30 minutes to spend with a client, but have a lot of them to attend to in the same time frame. I tell people coming in for care jobs from Nigeria to come prepared. It is a dedicated job that has led people into the prison, some people banned, and some people's DBS destroyed. Do not forget that some people do not care who gets hurt or burnt. So far, they are safe and making their own money. They change the rules of the game right in the middle of the game. There is a thin line between exploitation and getting what you are promised in this case, and no one can guarantee you that. Lately, I have heard more bad stories than good ones concerning this. People are already dipped into the decision of 5-year sponsorship visa for care, living every day of their lives with regret. I am not talking about the ones that went in with their eyes wide open, but the ones that were dribbled into it, and their only hope is that they just need to work for 5 years and learn to love what they do, only for them to receive the shock of their lives that 3 additional years might be added to the duration of the required stay time in the UK before you can apply for the leave to remain. This is what is happening at the moment. There you have it, guys. I am not making this content for or against the idea, but to let you know the reality before you embark on this journey.